Hello, so back to your own training, Pilates Peggy. Last time I did freestyle shoulders and moving the shoulder blades. So today let's also go again to the shoulders and a little bit more into the movement of the chest, the rotation. But for the beginning, shoulder blade movements again. So you lift one shoulder up and you move the shoulder down. So now you know already, as you move your shoulder, you also move your shoulder blades. Keep the image again of your shoulder blades, how they're moving up and down. You even can have the idea the shoulder blades in the inside, they have like brushes, so when they come up and down with the shoulder movement, that they even can clean your spine. Yeah, you're brushing your spine with your shoulder blades and with the muscles. And then keep that movement. So it's still the shoulders up and down. So also always, as I had already last time, so also down is a movement. Yeah, it's not dropping. You move the shoulders down. And then check if you can go faster. Still knowing also your shoulder blades move. Arms are soft. Then when you feel like, oh, already I don't really get the movement or it gets a little bit stuck, then go slower again. If you're fine with the movement, go faster, brush faster. Check that you have space for breathing into your chest. Move the shoulders up and down. Yeah, anytime you feel like, oh, it doesn't really work, go slower again and then maybe start again to accelerate. Three more deep breaths. One more. And then let both shoulders come up, close your eyes, move your shoulders down and observe. What can you observe? Are there good feelings? Are there bad feelings? Lot of space, little space. Just a checkup. Yeah, just as if you do your mark, yes or no, no judging. And then open your eyes and move your shoulders back and front. So come a little bit closer again, so maybe better to see. So instead of going up and down, you move one shoulder front so the other shoulder moves back. If it helps you for having some feedback, bring one hand to your chest and the other hand sort of what is possible with your shoulder, maybe with the thumbs to your lower spine or even if you can higher up. And check this coming front and back of the shoulder, what is going on into the chest and with the connection to your back. If that is uncomfortable for the shoulder with the arm in the back, yeah, then maybe just take the hand to the front. But have the feeling, yeah, like you have another hand onto your backside and keeping the movement of going back and front. So anything that is moving in the sternum, into the ribs, into the front, of course also has a reaction to the back. Yeah, as the ribs going from the back to the front or vice versa, however you want to see it. So there's always a connection between the movements of the front and the back to the front. If you have the movement, maybe let go of the hands and do the movement a little bit bigger. And maybe the arms start to also get bigger and start to swing. If you feel it's doing you not good for the knees maybe, then give a little bend into the knees. So here allow the hip to also rotate. So you maybe first have a more easy, big feeling of rotation. arms want to come higher, they come higher. If the head also wants to rotate to the back, let it happen. If you feel like, oops, I'm getting dizzy, then keep the head front. And then getting smaller. Swing yourself back into the center until you arrive to still. And bring the arms up, inhale. And then come into the same soft rotation, so you rotate to one side. Just this time, keep both hip bones looking front. So it might feel a little bit more blocked into the rotation. Inhale, come up, and exhale, rotate to the other side. Feel still the connection between the chest rotating and also the thoracic spine rotating. And you always have an opposite side. One rib cage side goes front, the other side goes back. Inhale long, exhale, rotate. And even now that you might have the feeling, but now my rotation is much smaller and feels a little bit more stiff when I keep my pelvis into the center. Yeah, the feeling is more stiff, but you're rotating much more around your spine, yeah, than around your pelvis or your knees. So the rotation is deeper. One more. And then coming into the center. Bring the arms beside your pelvis and coming straight down into sitting onto your bum. Legs can be front, or if you want, you also can be in crossed legs position. And then here, I know the floor is sometimes a little bit in the way, but see if you can come into the same motion of swinging. Also here, the head can stay front, or also you rotate it. Yeah, you might also feel how your pelvis is shifting a little bit front and back, because it's also catching up in the rotation. Do your inhale, do your exhale. How high come the arms up? Is the twist the same on the right side as it is on the left side? And then swing yourself smaller. And even smaller until you come into the center, come into the middle. Inhale, let the spine be long, arms resting into the floor. Let the head drop front, let the shoulders drop front. Let the space wide between the shoulder blades. Lean onto your legs. Take a big inhale here. And a huge exhale. And then come back up. From here, same as we had standing. So inhale, long spine. Pelvis stays right centered, so there's no shifting of pelvis or knees or feet. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, from your center, from your belly, you still lengthen, you rotate. Chest is rotating, thoracic spine, whole rib cage moving. Inhale, arms back up. And exhale, rotation. So here it might be the same thing, that now doing the movement like this, it might feel a little bit more stuck, less flexible. But when you keep the pelvis centered and you reach out of your spine and you rotate here, you get more flexibility into your upper spine. One more. And then coming up, bringing the arms to the back behind your bum. You can see if it's a little bit closer to your bum or further away, fingertips to the bum, to the side, to the back, whatever feels best for your shoulder girdle. Feet as close as you need them to lift the pelvis up and to sort of bridge position. And let the collarbone open, let the chest open. You see how much the pelvis comes up here. If you feel the limit is already here, that's also okay. Check this, it's more the shoulders opening than actually necessarily the pelvis. Can you breathe here in and out? Head, if you like to put the head to the back, you also can put it back. For me personally, it feels better to keep looking to the knees. And then bring the pelvis back down. Okay, coming again into that swinging mood. This time have the idea, you have the arms bent onto a table. You start to clean your table, with wiping the hands back and front. So check again that here it's not only the arm movement coming front, so find the same rotation that we had already before, standing and also here sitting. Inhaling and exhaling, keep the rotation. And then add to the rotation that you have. With your next exhale, start to roll down. Can you still keep the rotation? So can you still keep the chest soft? Inhaling and maybe exhaling, going a little bit deeper. Pelvis stable in the center, it's the chest rotating. Inhaling. Maybe going deeper. Are you only moving the hands front, or are you really still rotating around the chest? One more. And then reach up, inhale. Check that you have enough space behind you. Rolling down into the floor. Arms, hands behind your head. Inhaling here, and then soften first the chest, and of course as always slight support from the center. So the chest softens inwards, that lifts the head up, you roll up to the tips of the shoulder blades. You inhale here, you get the same rotation as you had already seated, but being down. Inhale back in the center, exhale, rotate to the other side. Back into the center, and then first bring the head back down. Big inhale here, belly engagement, and then chest softens, so you feel the chest is dropping down, that curves the thoracic spine and that lifts the head up. So with your soft chest, you have lots of space to rotate. Inhaling, coming back into the middle, exhaling, rotating. If you need always a pause in the middle, go down again and always start with the chest softening. If you want to have it a little bit more challenging, stay up and maybe also lifting the legs up. And especially here now, whenever you go to the harder version, check it's still space of breathing into the chest, into the rib cage, flat belly, soft shoulders. Remember the last time. Soft shoulders and neck, they can move, they still have space, so you also can rotate. One more. And let the feet arrive first down. Send the head down with your hands. Bring the arms in a position where you want for bridge position, so can be beside the head if that's good for your shoulders, or to the side or beside your pelvis. Feet also here, wherever you need them for bridge position. And then lift the pelvis up as high as it feels good for your chest, for your lower spine. And also go here, soften your chest, and then let the back spine, let it react to the movement of the front. So curve the front inwards. Then at one point the lower spine touches. And last, it's the sacrum, it's the pelvis. If you want to do that with closed eyes, feel free to close your eyes, lifting the pelvis up. And soften the chest. And when you soften the chest, you also might feel how your shoulder blades spread, how you have space between the shoulder blades. Also the neck is allowed to soften. Going last time. If you want to switch the arm position, also feel free, or if you want to have the hands onto your belly. Yeah, whatever your body tells you what it needs. And next time when the pelvis is down, take a big inhale into your whole trunk, to your rib cage, into your belly, into your pelvis. In the front and into the back side, into the sides, and then empty your balloon, your trunk balloon. Feel it softening. And then open your eyes if you had them closed. Find your way back up. So shoulders again in combination with chest movement. Also for me a really, really crucial part, because it's not only talking about Pilates and exercising, it's also about daily life. So you sometimes can check in your daily life, of course we know this, that the shoulders often come up when we have stress, but also when you do any kinds of movements of grabbing something. Yeah, can you rotate? Can you reach the arm as much as possible? Yeah, is there anything that you can grab from the top, or I don't know, you have a little pause, getting up from your chair and grabbing high and maybe rotating. So give your shoulders and your chest lots of movement. Have a nice day. Bye.